Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com, where things are always a few minutes late. I'm flying by the seat of my pants like I do almost every single time that I do a video, and I'm so glad that you're joining me. 12 Days of Christmas daily videos are a fun challenge, but they are sometimes a challenge to get everything together. But I have just moments ago prepared a project that you are absolutely going to love and have no idea that I just finished designing it. I'm so glad that you're joining me for today's live video. We are on day 4 of the 12 Days of Christmas in July series, and so we have day 4 gift to open up and reveal. Any guesses as to what's inside? It's a bit of a smaller package. You can see the front of a cardstock, so it fits in that little space. I'd love to hear your guesses, and if you haven't already seen or opened up your gift, if you're participating in the 12 Days of Christmas, then you should probably pause this video before I reveal it. Mom, oh, you already know.
I already know.
I was going to say make a guess, but she knows the secrets. She doesn't know what's coming tomorrow. I should make a guess for tomorrow. I don't remember what's coming for tomorrow. Oh, I do now. Okay.
It's over there.
It is over there, yes. Okay, so we got some good guesses. Ribbon is one guess. Tear and tape is another guess. I bet if I went like this, you might have a better guess. Let's open it up and find out what's in day 4. Tina says she missed day 2, and guess what? It's okay. You can still watch the replay. I've got all the videos on a playlist even. How organized am I? All right, day 4's gift is the loose silver sequins. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love these. These are brand new in the annual catalog. I try to highlight new product, and this one is new, although I have to tell you, it does look similar to some other silver sequins that we've had in the past. I actually have another recent offering of silver sequins. These were the subtle shimmer sequins, and these were a little bit more dirty, like dirty gray, and had some silver and some different sizes. And so this is more, I don't know, they're more uniform in size and more like subtle, shimmery, sort of, I want to say scales, but that's not the right word. So this is an older one. And speaking of older sequins, I did just check the clearance rack, and there are the sequins for everything in the clearance rack right now. And so if you're looking for a deal on sequins that are loose, then definitely check that out. So there are some obvious ways to use these sequins, like creating shaker cards like this one that we created in a recent Sunday stamping video, and this one, which was another Sunday stamping video. I've been really loving on these loose silver sequins lately. This is a clear envelope. If you haven't seen that video, I'll try to remember to add the link to the video description for you. It's kind of a fun way to do a little easy shaker in the clear envelope instead of using the foam adhesive strips, which is what I used on this sheet and the window sheet. So 2 different ways that you can make a shaker, and we're not making a shaker today since I have showed you recently how to make them. I wanted to use the loose sequins in another way, and so I pulled out the Circle Sayings stamp set. Mom and I were brainstorming, and we came up with some great ideas. Well, one of the things you said was, oh, the space. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Describe that, because I thought that was really beautiful.
But what's the name of the DSP?
Stargazing.
Stargazing has some sheets of paper that has like stars on it, and these almost remind me of like snowflakes or stars. So you could use one of these star papers as a background, maybe stamp some trees like in a woods, and then put some of these sequins in is like falling snow that glistens on the trees. So
they
that
are
was one way.
So perfect for snow. I was thinking also like you could do a center of a flower and kind of do, like a cluster of the sequins there. And while I was looking at my stamp selection, trying to find a good flower to use, I came across the Circle Saying stamp set. Do you know where I'm going with this?
I do not.
And I saw the waves and I thought, how pretty would it be to do a white cap with the loose silver sequins? And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to use some liquid glue and put on the loose silver sequins. I feel like I'm going to like spill those, so I'm just going to set them aside. A really great tool to have with the loose silver sequins is the Take Your Pick tool, which I pulled out from across the room, and some liquid glue as well. But before we get to that, we're going to do a little bit of stamping. And to make this card a little more interesting, I thought that we would do a little window card. So I've got my balmy blue cardstock, and I'm going to take the larger punch, which is what is bundled with the circle sayings, the 2 3/8 inch circle, and I am going to punch a hole, and then I'm going to use the smaller piece. This is going to go on the inside, although I suppose I could stamp through the window.
You could.
But I'm not going to. I'm going to show you why, because have you used this stamp yet? The wave?
I have not used the wave yet. I've used other.
The big one that I've used is the snowflake.
Yeah.
Not the snowflake.
Cupcake.
The cupcake. Oh,
You're in wintertime already. It's like 98 degrees
I
out
really
there.
don't even know. I haven't used this one. I love this stamp image because I love the water, but I don't know. I just haven't used this one yet. So, but when I was practicing for right before I came on, I realized that there is like no boundary here that's really easy, and so I want to punch it out so that I don't have these like weird marks off the edge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And so I found that the 2-inch circle punch fits perfectly and like cuts right into the design like it was made to fit. So we are going to color and then use that punch, and I'll show you. It's going to be great. So I'm using the light and dark balmy blue marker, Stampin' Blends, starting with all over with the light color and then coming back in and doing some lines with the dark color just to add some kind of...
You say you can't color. That's
I know, but I feel like I always rush it and it just like, oh, I don't know. I'm using light and dark daffodil for the sun. I feel like I'm not a very patient colorer. That's my problems. Light all the way around, and then I'm going to go with the dark and just add one of my daughters is in the shower and she's singing. I love it. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back with the light and kind of blend that in so it's not so harsh. No, so pretty. I love this stamp image. So I'm going to use the 2-inch circle punch, which is another size. And see all those like yucky borders? I'm just going to punch them right out so that I don't have to look at all those like funky lines. And now I have my image so perfect and ready. So this is going to end up going in the window, and I'll just put it on some Stampin' Dimensionals. What do you think?
Yeah. What do you think of putting some Wink Castella on the water? Or
Oh,
the
I
rays of the
like
sun.
that.
Or the
Yes.
rays of the sun.
I just had it out yesterday. Here it is. One or the other.
I know. I just can't decide.
Let's do the water because then the sequins are kind of sparkly and
There
shiny.
you go.
The Wink of Stella is such a great way to add a little shimmer, and it's hard to see on camera, but it's a subtle little shimmer. It's really hard to see on camera. I might need a little more. Oh, there it is. That's why I always do it here and not on my project, because on the project you get a big glob like that and you just have to restamp the whole thing all over again.
There you go.
I think you can see that a little better. Okay, so we're gonna layer this on the inside. We're going to add our circle in the window. I love this because you're going to be able to see it from the inside and from the outside. So fun. So let's put that on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. That'll dry, by the way. And then we can add our sequins. It'll dry on my finger. That's where it's going to dry. So I'm going to close the window and center that right in the circle. I don't mind the white on white. I debated whether to layer it on something else, but I kind of
I like that.
I do like that. Okay, this is where a bone folder, you get a nice good crease on your cardstock and it lays flatter. Okay, so we're gonna do some sequins on the wave. So I'm just gonna use that liquid glue and just kind of add some dots. And we're gonna open it up and just dump. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna take the lid off, that helps. You can add your sequins. And there are some different sizes in here. Most of them are big, but there are some smaller ones as well.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, bum, bum. And so I'm just gonna kind of add and layer. I feel like I'm getting all the big ones. Okay, sometimes I will say, sometimes I struggle with the take your pick tool. And
you could have just dumped.
I know. I find that I need like a pair of scissors to help me get it off.
Yeah.
The
or
take your pick tool.
The pokey, oh dear.
The other end, but
yes. But yes.
You can't if you can't
Yeah.
It can't work to get off the one end if you're using the other end.
Yeah. But we have another, well, I guess we don't really.
No, it's part of the take your pick tool now.
Yeah. Never mind.
Well, this was looking better in my head. I think once it dries, it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
And then
it's kind of bubbly, foamy.
Yeah, I kind of want to add like more on top, like just a couple more to sort of layer them.
There you go.
Boop, 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 boop. Just tap it down and then... Does it even look like a wave anymore? I think it looks cool.
Let's see. I like it. It's like that wave, it gets all bubbly. What is it? It's cresting and folding over.
Foamy. Okay, so that's it. Our card's done. No, just kidding. We're going to keep it simple, though, and I have just a little piece of the Delightfully Eclectic designer paper and a little piece of the crushed curry, and so I'm going to stamp Warm Hello. I kind of eyeballed these pieces, so hopefully they are the right size. Did that smear? That's annoying. Let's just flip it over and try again.
Nice.
I'm so sticky. This is why I hate liquid glue, because I make such a mess of it. I'm going to trim our designer paper a little bit. We're going to go 3/4 of an inch. And then instead of 3 inches, I'm going to just cut it down to 2.5 inches. So it'll just be a little design. Dad's taking a call over there. All right, so I'm going to glue that down, our little strip, and then add the sentiment on top. Paula says, I only use art glitter glue. Yeah, maybe I should try that one. The Tombow is really super sticky, which is fabulous because it sticks and stays put, but sometimes it makes a mess. Our warm hello. I was just debating whether or not to add like a few of those sparkles. And I think I'm going to.
I think that would be perfect.
Yeah. So loose sequins, you can glue them down or you can use them loose like in a shaker card. But I love the value of getting so many in a package.
Because you've made quite a few projects with that one container and you still have quite a bit.
Oh yeah. I like the self-adhesive sequins because they're convenient, but you get way more in this container than you do. Now, once that glue dries, it's going to dry clear, and so you'll just see the sparkle and not so much the glue oozing out. But there's our finished card today using the loose silver sequins and the circle sayings. I hope that you enjoyed this project idea. I did leave this out thinking maybe I would do like a glow. No, yeah. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, Stamper. Kiss. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the clean and simple project idea that I shared today. I think you can use any of these circle saying images to make a little window card like this one. Sharon says hi. Let's see. Today is Friday. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time, we'll have our next 12 Days of Christmas video gift reveal and project. I have something in mind that's going to be really fun for tomorrow's project. So I hope that you will tune in at 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Sunday stamping this Sunday at noon Central Time. If you've missed any of the 12 Days of Christmas in July videos, make sure to check out the playlist. I'll include the link in the video description for you so you can catch up and see all the projects that I've shared every day. Tina's asking, how did you come up with this neat idea, the 12 Days of Christmas? I actually started doing 12 Days of Christmas for Christmas, so like an Advent calendar kind of countdown, and things get busy around Christmas time, and someone asked, you should do it in July because I'm not buying everybody Christmas gifts in July, and so it's so much fun. So this is the third Christmas in July we've done. No, second Christmas in July and fifth. I don't know. I've lost track. We've been doing this for a couple of years. And so if you missed out on 12 Days of Christmas in July, there will be another gift box opportunity in December. The gift box includes 12 individually wrapped gifts that are full-size Stampin' Up! Product, like the loose silver sequins. I try to highlight products that are new or maybe that you wouldn't have yet, and usually things that are consumable, so you don't have to worry about getting duplicates, hopefully. I do have a waiting list, so if you haven't already, check that out in the video description. You can check out more information at tinyurl.com/JulieGiftBox, and that's the same shortcut link that I will use in December, so you can keep an eye on the new offering when it comes up in late November. Great question. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the project idea that I shared today, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future project videos. See you next time.